want to do. He reached out to me and he said, listen, I want to spread my platform. I want to talk about it. And I said, absolutely. You can use our platform, but first you got to earn it, okay? And those who have been to a roast battle before know how you earn it is by sitting on that stool and receiving some salt in the wounds. Would you guys like? We actually do. Let's talk about the things we like about Tim right off the gate, okay? This is a guy who is fighting for free speech, and that is what roast battles is all about, okay? So we like him already. Let's speak freely. Let's do it. Let's start off with this. You don't have a seat in the House of Commons or the Senate, so I'm going to get you to stand up, actually. Tonight, you don't get a seat either. No, this guy, if you don't know, has 0.24% of the popular vote. When it comes to Canada's vote, he is 0.24%, which is what the average libertarian blows at a check stop. So it's kind of fitting. That's just truth, all right? But he was a very decorated firefighter. 20 years in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Over 20 years as a firefighter. I can't knock that man. He was actually such a devoted firefighter, he not only put out dumpster fires, he had 4 kids with one. It doesn't get better than that. I don't know. Joe, more facts, so you don't know, but Tim is actually the first Canadian firefighter to resuscitate a woman using ass to mouth. Really thought outside the box on that one. Yeah, that's right. Let's learn a little bit more about Tim. He's an atheist, is that right? Who went to Bible college. Okay, so that means you studied religion only to find out you don't believe in it, right? Apparently you also studied chivalry and sexual consent. It's growing on him. It's growing on him. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know. He's a creep. We got to make fun of him for it. Okay, this is a guy who follows 800 people on Twitter and 3 separate women on his walk home tonight. Okay. Tim's got a Russian mother. Hey, let's talk about his family. He's got a Russian mother, but he can't stand vodka. Alright, the truth is, he got sick of it when he was in the womb. Okay? No, it's the same reason he can't stand black guys. It's the same. I think I just earned a seat. What if I were to tell you guys? What do you think about this guy, alright? What if I were to told you that Tim wants to make Calgary more like Edmonton? What would you say about that? I'll make the connection. See, Tim wants to make immigration into Canada easier and less expensive, okay? So essentially, you know how Edmonton is a city with no quadrants, right? No southwest or northeast, right? Well, if Tim has his way, Calgary will just be the northeast. Okay? It'll just be the one quadrant. That joke's for you and you only, sir. All right? I don't know, man. It's a tough thing to do to go against a guy like Justin Trudeau. It really is, because this is a guy who shares a last name with one of the most famous prime ministers in Canadian history, right? And Tim Moen, you share the last name as a line of shower heads. Right? And hey ladies, I can ask you a question here. What's the difference between Tim and your shower head? Huh? That's right, the shower head can actually make you come. That's right. Alright, we've had fun with Tim. One more round for Tim. So the floor is yours, man. Say anything you would like and have at it. Have at it.
Well, I don't know what to say. First of all, I don't know whether I've been roasted by Aladdin or Justin Trudeau in blackface.
Oh! Tim's got jokes!
What are you, anyways? There's a lot of multicultural diversity wrapped up in there. You look like a guy who conservatives want to build a wall to keep out and liberals want to give all our tax money to. You know, one of the most difficult topics I tackle as a politician is abortion. And, you know, I can see the merits of both sides of the issue. But tonight, after I see what unwanted babies become, I can confidently announce that I am firmly pro-choice, people. Firmly pro-choice. Yeah. You know, I don't know if you knew this, but Brett's mom is a stripper, an award-winning stripper, and he grew up next to the Beltline rapists here in Calgary, which I think explains a lot. I I have to believe that the only reason he's here today is because his mom couldn't find a way to kill him in her womb. Now, was that offside? Was that too much? No, and like she had no she had no access to abortion clinics or knitting needles, and I think that is a real shame. I want to fix that. You know, in the last election, like Brett said, that was my slogan. I want gay married couples to be able to protect their marijuana plants with guns. I think my slogan this election is going to be, I want award-winning strippers to be able to kill their unwanted babies with guns. We're going to fix this, folks. We're going to fix it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Liberals hate guns. They hate guns. But guys, they love killing babies. So I think we're going to be able to sell this to the liberals. And I know what you're thinking. Conservatives, they hate killing babies. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to make pregnant women, we're going to deputize them and make them immigration officers. And we're going to designate their unwanted babies as illegal immigrants, because conservatives love killing illegal immigrants. So I think we can get this by both of them. We are going to fix Canada. We're going to make Canada great again for award-winning strippers like Brett's mom. We're going to do that, all right? We're going to do that. Now,
that's the footage that's going to end your career, by the way. I'm trying to help you out.
I know. This is either going to launch my career.
Keep going. Keep going.
But no, seriously, Brett, I know you worked hard on this roast. I appreciate you coming up with all this material and trying to hurt my feelings. And I think we should all give Brett a round of applause, like he's our special boy competing in the Special Olympics. Make him feel good. And I guess what I'm trying to say to you tonight, Brett, is that you, sir, are the Libertarian Party leader of comedy.
0.24%. One more time for Tim Moen. You know what? You earned a fucking seat in the House. I want you to put your fucking beautiful ass on that seat. You earned it, sir. God damn it. Tim Moen of the Libertarian Party of Canada. One more time. Good. Nice work. Nice work.